Welcome to this look at the latest in the fact sheet. So we're on fact sheet 11, sheets 41 to 44 today. I'm at a slightly different angle because I've got my pictures up in front of me here, although my PlayStation screen's over there. Rocking another lovely, as you can see, wonderful Hawaiian shirt. Why not? It may be cold and horrible outside, but hey, it's always sunny in here. That was cheesy and corny. I will never do that again, I promise. Anyway, we've got 4 new fact sheets to look at today with a few more bits of information. Come along with me, MrSealyp. So, the first up is the Herman and Lely combo. This is a cow barn with Lely Vector. The picture looks great. Now, this was kind of alluded to. We had a picture earlier on in the fact sheets, or it might have been on one of the videos. I think it was one of the videos. It showed sort of the cow barn in passing with the Lely Vector, and it also showed the bunkers, I think that's the best way of referring to them, the bunkers with the grab as part of an automated feeding system. Now, the Lely Vector in real life is part of that automated feed system, and it has a track that it follows, and it will go off to the feed shed where the automatic system will automatically, I'm going to keep it automatic, it will dispense all the requisite materials products into to get the right mix, which can all be preset, and the presets can be different for your milking cows, your dry cows, your beef cows, the younger cows, calves, all that kind of thing. So it will go in, it will automatically mix the feed, put it into the Vector, and the Vector will follow a track. That track can be as long or as short as needed. On the videos I watched on the Lely website, it was going from a barn right the way across the yard into the actual cow barn, and then metering out the feed. And the great thing with it as well, and I don't know how much of this or how little of this we're going to get in game, it automatically works out with the sensors how much feed, how much is in the trough or at the rail, at the fence, and it will come out and dispense feed as often as it needs to during the course of the day to make sure there's never too much and never too little in that feed trough. But apparently it's very good for the animals' digestion, it's very good for their milk production if they're fed little and often, rather than tons and tons being there, and if it doesn't all get eaten straight away, it doesn't go stale, but it's not as fresh as it could be. So how much of little of that we're going to get, I'm not too sure. Now, I know I'm going to a lot of kind of chatting about what we might get, we're not too sure yet. But here's the thing with that picture and what it says cow barn with Lely Vector, 722,500. Now that leads me to believe that we're going to get quite a good feed system as part of that barn for nearly 750,000. I would like to think so. It says it holds 80 cows, so we'll see if we get any more information regarding the feed system. Next up then, we've got the John Deere 8RX series tractor, 351,000 to buy. This will range from 357 up to 458 horsepower, variable transmission power shift, 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour. Again, this is another one of those ones. I'm really surprised that it seems quite slow. Is that 24 miles an hour? Does that seem slow to you for a modern tractor? Anyway, I suppose it's tracked, maybe. And it weighs 20 tons. Lovely looking bit of kit. Absolutely fantastic. And on the back of that, we've got a Kirkling Vector 800 cultivator, 68,500 to buy. Requires 320 horsepower to run and operate. 6.9 tons, 8 meters wide, and on the field it will run at 9 miles per hour. We are increasing the amount of gear we're getting week on week. That said, week on week, we haven't got many weeks left. All very exciting. Next up then, we've got the T7 HD series. Now, as far as I'm aware as well, in real life, the HD series is a bit more beefed up and bulked up. Axles are stronger. I'm pretty sure the rear 3-point link takes more tonnage, that kind of thing. How that will translate across in-game, I'm not too sure. Maybe it will be a bit beefier and stockier looking. This is 227,500. Obviously, that's going to be the base price, same as with the John Deere because of the variants. 273 up to 313 horsepower. So I would say 227,500 is going to be your base price. That will adjust. And then obviously, there's all your tyre choices and options and things that we get in game at the moment. This will run at 31 miles an hour, 50 kilometers per hour. little bit faster, 10.6 tons. On the back of that, we've got the Perdinger Impress 185 VC Pro baler wrapper. Now, we got a lot of those, the new Perdinger baler wrappers, when the Alpine Farming DLC came out. So it's nice to see those translating over to 22 straight away. 99,500, requires 150 horsepower, 7.9 tons. It will do bales 125 up to 180 centimetres. If you didn't catch that a while ago, we got a couple of pictures. It was that spot the difference in the field, and there were 3 bales the same size, then 3 bales of different sizes. So we are going to be getting, as you can see there, with the balers, we can now, standard in game, have different size bales as an option. And then it says, wrapped bales, 125 up to 150 centimetres. What that will equate to as kind of literage, I'm not too sure. There probably is a way to work that out. Somebody probably already has. And that will run at 10 miles an hour when it is baling, which brings us on to the last of the fact sheets for today. And this is, we've got the Silo King inside of a barn. So we've got the Silo King Self-Line 4.0 Premium, 2215. 22 forage mixer wagon, 204,500. If Silo King put their prices up, that seems, does that mean was that a little bit expensive? I mean, it's not, obviously it's not expensive, it's an expensive bit of kit, but that just seems a bit higher than they have been previously. 218 horsepower, variable transmission, 40 kilometers per hour at 24 miles an hour on the road, 14.1 tons. And it's 22 cubic meters, so 22,000 litre tank capacity. And that is within a Herman cow barn large. Now again, prices, Herman must be like breaking it in. Now this is what I'm puzzled about. This says cow barn large, and then it says capacity 80 cows. Now, as it stands at the moment on FS19, the standard cow barn, I'm not talking about any of the modded ones, the standard in-game cow barn is 80 and the large cow barn is 200 capacity. This is saying large at 80. So is there going to be a smaller one that takes less? Are we going to get an extra large that does up to 200? I don't know. Or are we going to have the larger pens? I'm not sure. But that's 518,500 for that cow barn. So again, fairly pricey, but does that come with an auto feed system? I'm not sure. The fact it's showing a Silo King in the picture, which you're feeding it yourself, feeding the cows yourself. So, who knows? I mean, each week we seem to be answering questions, and then it poses more questions than we're answering. But that's a good thing, because that's that keeping you kind of interested and giving you little bits of information and alluding to other things as we move forward. And let's say it's not far to go now. But don't forget, you can still pre-order up until the 22nd. And if you pre-order, you get the Class Zerion Saddle Track Pack. Somebody also, if I remember when I edit this, I'll put the picture on. Somebody sent me a message saying that as part of that pre-order, it's now showing a Zator, an old Zator, as part of that Saddle Track Pack. And it's green. It's a little green, old, classic Zator. Anyway, that's available if you pre-order. And obviously, Season Pass is available. I'm going to say it again. I'm still getting messages, people asking me about the Season Pass on PlayStation. On most platforms, you can pre-order the Season Pass. On PlayStation, you still can't. I think that's going to be on the day of release. That will be available, the Season Pass for that. And also, as I said before, shameless plug, MrSealyp merch is available now if you're interested in picking up something for Christmas for that loved one, or just for yourself. Just treat yourself. Go on, do it. Anyway, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, give a farm dog. He's loving the new fact sheets, loves the merch. I've lost my thread now. Anyway, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.